we're gonna go across the ocean. We're gonna go all the way across the ocean.
In a big
In
airplane.
a big airplane.
I'm going in an airplane.
We
Yeah.
will, yeah. Hey guys.
Hi.
So when you go into the Air Force, you go to boot camp. And for some people, you don't find out your job till you're in boot camp. So we found out his job when he was in boot camp. And then he went to tech school, which is training for his job. That's where we're at now. And a few weeks ago, we found out where we're going. Let me just say, when you're at boot camp, you do what's called a dream sheet. You want to explain what that is?
Yes, so you get to pick 8 spots.
Yeah.
You have 8 slots to pick overseas bases. Just anything not directly attached to the mainland.
Yeah.
So Alaska and Hawaii, for instance, would be considered overseas as well.
Yeah.
And then you have your in-state,
8 slots for in-state.
8 slots for in-state as well.
Yeah.
So you get to choose basically 16 different slots. If you choose, you can actually choose way less if you want to.
We put 0 overseas.
0
We did
overseas.
not want to go overseas.
No, I didn't.
So we put all like Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, like kind of southeast states on our dream sheets. And I would say that like 70% of people probably get something on their 8. And then there's another like 30% of people who don't. And they're like, it's called a dream sheet for a reason. It's just a dream. Like the Air Force doesn't care about where you want to go.
Which is more or less true.
We now know that to be very true.
Which is more or less true. Yeah, we are not part of the 70% if you haven't picked up on where this video is going.
We were gonna record it. We were gonna record him finding out where we're going. Then we were gonna record me watching him find out where we were going.
To get that brightness in my eyes, the light
Like,
up.
oh, we're going
Like,
to like our number
I'm so
3.
excited.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I still kind of wish we'd recorded it because it would have been interesting to see our reaction. He'd been in tech school for a month, and so he calls me and he's like, "Hey, people are getting their orders." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "You want me to record it?" And I was like, "No, just let's find out."
Before that though, so almost half the people who came with me the same week that we all showed up,
Yeah.
a lot of people got their bases the week before I did.
Yeah.
So I'm all like scrambling, trying to figure out how to look at my base. So there's all this pent up anxiety of
But where am I going?
Where am I going? Everybody else got their base.
And most people got some pretty cool places.
A lot of
and
people
stuff on their
really
list.
cool places.
Yeah, like stuff on their like top 3. He has to do it like where his school is, so I can't be there with him. So he has to like log in, put his like ID card in and everything. So he logs in. And you didn't know what it was at first. You're
Nope.
like, wait, what is that?
This specifically the base flew so under my radar. Never even looked at it. Did not care about it. It's like what is that?
We're on the phone.
From distance in the background. One of my buddies who's checking out his base as well is just like, "You got England, dude. You got England, dude."
Yeah.
We're going to England.
We're moving to England.
We're going to England.
We were both in complete shock.
Terror.
Like devastated. We did not want to go overseas for so many reasons. We wanted to stay near family. We plan on having more kids, so we wanted to be close to family. The kid's dad lives here in the States, so there was a lot to consider. And I would say for about 3 hours, we were just in a scramble to possibly find somebody who could switch with us because you have 7 days to apply for a switch, but it's still not guaranteed.
We were doing some memory verses with the kids, specifically one.
Yeah.
It's Joshua 1:9, and it says, the child version is, "God is with you wherever you go." So we did the motions with them. God is with you wherever you go.
It's really cute.
It's very cute.
Yeah, so
And
we've been doing that with the kids for weeks.
And you were in prayer and like just trying to figure out what you were thinking.
I was in
feeling about
complete
all of it.
freak out mode the night we found out we were going to England. Like, okay, we gotta switch to somebody, we cannot do this. And I just heard that small voice in the back of your head say, hey Carrie, God is with you wherever you go. Like, it's so simple and it's so childish in a lot of ways, but just like reminding myself that like God is with us wherever we go. And like when he went into the Air Force not knowing his job, we had to like pray about it, and we had to put our trust in the fact that like, no, God's gonna give you exactly the job you're supposed to have.
There was definitely a lot of faith involved with that, because I do not know what I enjoy.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Like career-wise.
Career-wise, absolutely not. I know I like music, but really hard to make a career out of music.
Yeah.
So I did want to try something new, but
Yeah.
I had to put a lot of my faith in God, knowing that He knows how my brain works, and He knows me way better than I know myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know God knows me better.
Yeah.
And the same goes for where we're going.
Like what's best for our family. And so when he first found out his job, we weren't very excited about that either. But now that he's getting into it, he's like, I really enjoy this and this is perfect. And so knowing that, I remember that night, like feeling like God was like putting on my heart, like, hey, I'm with you wherever you go. And so I sent Jeremy a video and was like, hey, I think we really need to consider this for like the next 24 hours. Let's just pretend like we're going and just like research it. And we got really excited.
Yes.
There's a long road ahead of us. There's lots of paperwork and doctor's appointments and clearances and
we gotta
passports.
sell a whole bunch of stuff. The outlets are different there.
Like everything. Your TVs don't work, nothing. Your lamps, yeah. I mean, you can use like transformers and stuff, but anyway, it's gonna be an adventure. It's not gonna be easy, but we think it's going to be worth it. Like after doing research, we're really excited about the possibilities of travel and how cheap it is to travel there, taking trains and cheap flights, and our kids are just going to get to see like so many different countries, like Belgium, Amsterdam, Ireland, France. Everything's super close to where we're going to be living in England.
And we were just really excited.
We're excited to take you guys on this adventure and like show us moving over there and all the hard stuff and the fun stuff, and the 9-hour flight with 3 kids. That's going to be a blast. And house hunting in England. Like
That's
cool.
gonna be super fun.
And looking for cars that the steering wheel's on the opposite side of the vehicle.
Which, by the way, you guys don't know this about me, but all the cars that I love that are super expensive here,
Are very cheap
they're
there.
kind of cheap over there.
It's gonna be really fun. We are moving to England. Bram, do you know we're moving?
Do you know where we're moving? Do you?
Where?
Where are we moving?
I don't know.
Yeah, we are going to move to England.
Do you know where that's at?
Far, far away.
It is far, far away. Do you know what the ocean is?
It's blue.
Yeah, it's big and it's blue. We're gonna go across the ocean. We're gonna go all the way across the ocean
In a big
in
airplane.
a big airplane.
I'm going in an airplane.
We
Yeah.
will, yeah.
And guess what's over in England?
What? Yeah.
Big old castles.
Yay!
Do you know Peppa Pig? You know how she talks like this? That's how people talk over there.
Bram, are you excited?
We'll have to show you some videos of what England looks like.
Okay, we have about 2 months.
2 months, which is a long time.
Say 60 days.
Look at 6 2 months. Is that 1, 2?
Yay, England!